Angel Reese snaps after getting hammered by experts.
And when Angel Reese comes out and says she ain't the only one everybody's watching, they're watching me too, they're watching others, a day later she gets ejected. I ask a simple question. I don't have an answer. I'm not pretending to have an answer. I'm not going to give you an answer. I'm going to ask you a simple question. If that's Caitlin Clark, does she get ejected from that game? I'm just asking. If it's Caitlin Clark, do you think that referee ejects her? You know better.
People didn't notice the game. They're noticing it now. Well, that's because of Caitlin Clark, not Angel Reese. Angel Reese has played a role in this, and she's a very good player. But there's nothing about her game that's really interesting.
And Caitlin Clark leaves the WNBA shocked, but hey, before we dive into this juicy drama, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the latest updates. Okay, let's break this down. Angel Reese. Yeah, she's used to being in the spotlight, but these days it seems like every time she makes a move, Caitlin Clark is right there stealing the thunder. Reese fired back, saying it's not all about Clark, people are watching me too.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person, it's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
But after a tough game and a controversial ejection, we've got to ask, if it were Clark, would she have faced the same heat? Let's be honest, Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's out here rewriting the playbook. That's why everyone can't stop buzzing about her. Meanwhile, Angel is clearly feeling the pressure, trying to keep pace. While Clark is dropping insane stats and landing game-changing deals, the tension is real. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Let's be honest, it's like a game of dodgeball. If you throw shade, don't be surprised when it comes flying right back at your face. These analysts aren't just keyboard warriors looking for attention. They've been playing the game longer than most of us have been figuring out how to use a remote control. If they're coming for Angel, you can bet it's not, because they've got nothing better to do. When someone like Angel, fueled by jealousy, decides to poke at rising stars, it's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Trust me, the backlash smacked her so hard she couldn't even fake a smile at the press conference. It was like watching a soap opera meltdown minus the dramatic music. Why is Angel Reese so determined to throw shade at Caitlin Clark? Seriously, have you ever stopped to think about it? Caitlin Clark is the talk of the WNBA for a reason, and let's be honest, she's earned every bit of it. She's not just out there figuring things out, she's a human highlight reel. Every time she steps onto the court, you know something magical is about to happen. She's either draining ridiculous threes from a zip caught away or throwing passes that make you wonder if she's got superpowers. It's like Clark is playing 4D chess while everyone else is still stuck on their checkers board trying to remember the rules. And let's not forget the stats, those numbers insane. But it's more than that, it's how she completely takes over the game from the second her sneakers hit the floor. The whole atmosphere shifts, like she's got this aura of "I own this place, then I'm him," and everyone else is just along for the ride. No second guessing, no hesitation, just straight up raw basketball genius in action. Fans can't stop talking about her. Analysts are practically writing love letters in their commentary, and people are already calling her the future of the game. Honestly, at this point, Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's rewriting the entire manual. So when someone like that shows up, of course, heads turn and people take notice, and it's probably why folks like Stephen A. Smith are giving Angel Reese a bit of a reality check. Maybe Angel should take a timeout, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the Caitlin Clark show like the rest of us. While Clark's out here stealing the spotlight, where's Angel Reese? She's trying, but it's like she's stuck in Caitlin's dust trail. Now Reese has got skills, no question about that, but the problem is while Caitlin's hitting top speed, Reese is still trying to find the keys. Every time Reese plays well, Caitlin casually comes in and makes it look like a walk in the park. It's almost like Reese is jogging on a treadmill while Clark's already crossed the finish line, waving to the crowd. You can almost see Reese's frustration bubbling over. She knows she's good. Heck, she's worked her tail off to get here. But being in the same rookie class as Caitlin, that's a real kick in the teeth. It's like no matter how hard Reese tries, the spotlight has a mind of its own and just keeps swiveling back to Clark. Every time Reese does something worth celebrating, Caitlin waltzes in and pulls off some jaw-dropping stunt that is everyone buzzing about her. Instead, it's like Rhea is trying to yell over a stadium full of fans going absolutely bonkers for Caitlin, and let's just say her voice is getting lost somewhere in the hot dog line. Angel Reese is facing a tough season. When she first started, there was a lot of excitement with people thinking she could be the next big star, maybe even challenge Caitlin Clark, but it's become clear that Caitlin is ahead both in her game and her rise to fame, while Angel is having trouble keeping up. Even though things aren't going her way, Angel stays calm in public. She's being professional, giving compliments when needed, and acting like everything is fine after their game on July 28, 2024, she even said something nice about Caitlyn's performance in an interview, saying she played well, but it's easy to see that being in Caitlyn's shadow is frustrating for Angel. And it's starting to show little by little now. This is where it gets wild. Instead of tightening up her game and figuring out how to actually take down Clark, Angel seems to have taken a total detour, like way off course. It's as if she woke up one day and thought, who needs victory when you can just stir the pot? She's fully embracing the villain role, almost like she swapped her playbook for a drama script. Come on, Angel, is this really the plan now? It's like she's decided, well, if I can't beat Clark fair and square, I'll just distract the referee and hope no one notices. In an interview with The Athletic in mid-August 2024, Angel stirred things up by suggesting Caitlin Clark's rising fame isn't just about her basketball talent. Nope. Angel claimed that Clark's race plays a bigger role, saying fans love Clark because she's white, not because she's breaking records and dominating games naturally. This caught everyone's attention, fans, analysts, the works, but most people were left scratching their heads. I mean, really, Clark's stats speak for themselves, her points, assists, and the way she rewrites WNBA history every week. It's hard to argue her success is about race when her performance is so clearly off the charts, but Angel seems frustrated and searching for answers instead of focusing on improving her own game. She's out here spinning a story where she's the overlooked underdog. The real question is, does that narrative even hold up? Sure, Angel's trying to paint herself as the one being ignored, but in reality, Clark is winning fans because she's that good. Instead of just accepting that Clark's on another level, Angel seems intent on embracing the role of the antagonist, stirring up controversy to stay in the spotlight. Enter Stephen A. Smith, the one person who can cut through all the noise, known for telling it like it is. You knew he wouldn't stay silent on the Angel Reese Caitlin Clark situation. When Reese claimed Clark's popularity was all about race, Stephen A. wasn't having it with his signature non-nonsense style. He called it out.
Caitlin Clark is already committed to $28 million in endorsement deals, at least. Look at the wave that she's created. Look at the profile that it has granted the WNBA.
Making it clear that Clark's talent, not her race, is what's driving her success. Classic Stephen A. Keeping things real. As always, everyone in the room knew exactly what Stephen A. meant. Angel wasn't upset about race. He was just salty about Clark's insane talent. End of story. Right, but Stephen A. didn't just leave it there. Oh no, he came with receipts like a grocery store cashier on a power trip. He pulled out the cold, hard facts. Caitlin had already obliterated the WNBA rookie record, racking up a dropping 670 points by August 2024. Numbers like that don't just speak, they scream. Sit down. All the drama Angel was trying to whip up totally drowned out by those stats, while Stephen A. was busy roasting Angel with his classic sarcasm. Dan Patrick took a whole different approach. No drama, no frills. He just went ahead and described Caitlin Clark as an absolute wrecking ball, like a hurricane that's decided to make the WNBA its personal playground. And let's be honest, he's not wrong. Caitlin's out there dropping 25.8 points per game, leading the league in both scoring and assists. She's like a human highlight reel. Meanwhile, Angel Reese, she's just out here trying to hold on for dear life, clinging to her umbrella like it's about to fly away in the storm. Patrick went beyond discussing just the statistics, focusing on how Clark performed on the court. He emphasized that Clark was operating on a completely different level, while he acknowledged Angel's potential. It was evident that she wasn't delivering the same impactful performance that Clark consistently brings. In short, Reese is talented, but she hasn't reached the level that Clark has, which creates a significant contrast. Patrick then referenced a notable moment during the Indiana Fever game on August 15, 2024. Clark recorded a career-high 34 points along with 11 assists, leading her team to a decisive victory over the Chicago Sky. In comparison, Reese struggled to put up 12 points and appeared frustrated, a reflection of their respective seasons. Clark excelling while Reese is still working to find her stride. Angel Reese finds herself struggling to keep up with Caitlin Clark's meteoric rise both on the court and in the media. While Reese has undeniable talent and is a key player, she's overshadowed by Clark's record-breaking performances and star power. Clark has become a sensation, rewriting the game's narrative with her jaw-dropping stats and game-changing presence. Reese's frustration is evident as she wrestles with being in Clark's shadow, leading her to embrace the role of the villain in an attempt to stay relevant. However, despite her efforts, analysts like Steppa Smith and Dan Patrick have made it clear Clark's success is due to her unmatched talent, not external factors like race. Reese's attempts to stir controversy are being drowned out by Clark's consistent dominant performances, leaving Reese to either rise to the challenge or continue playing catch-up. In the end, Reese's path forward requires her to focus on her game rather than getting caught up in the media frenzy surrounding Clark. So, what do you think? Is Angel Reese just feeling the heat, or is Caitlin Clark truly rewriting the WNBA's playbook? While leaving everyone else in the dust, whatever side you're on, it's clear this rivalry isn't cooling down anytime soon. Share your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any more updates. Thanks for watching.